What is up, guys? It is Alice. Today I'm going to be doing a story time vlog of my YouTube experience. So I'm going to be doing a story time, but then inserting some vlog footage I took because my vlogs were all over the place. So Vidcon this year was freaking crazy. Last year I went and I just went to a ton of panels and I went to a meet and greet and that was it. And it was such a good time, but that was really it. There was nothing more to it. This year was crazy. I think I only stayed for one full panel. And I met a lot of people this year, so let's get straight into it. So I have a list of people I met because I'm really forgetful, so let's start off. So it was the first real day of VidCon Thursday, and we got to the convention center about 10 o'clock and got our passes. And we walked around the expo hall for about 2 hours. And nothing happened. We were just walking around. It was so boring. And I was like, damn, I expected more. I feel bad because I brought my two friends, Jenny and Gabby, with me. And I was like, wow, they're not having a good time. This sucks. And then it started to get interesting at about 12 o'clock. So I walked into the main hall when you walk through the front doors. And Cody Co was there doing an interview. And so we just stayed till he finished. I'm gonna sit to the side so I can insert photos. So I took a photo with him. So that was nice. I've only been watching Cody Co for 2 or 3 weeks now, but I binge watched him 2 weeks ago. So I was like, okay, yeah, I watched the video. I was like, that was cool that I met him. And then I'm out by the fountain. It's 1:30 and I'm just walking with my friend Gabby and I'm talking to her about Conan Gray, who is my favorite YouTuber. I have a ton of favorite YouTubers, but if I had to narrow it down to one person, Conan would be my favorite. And I'm oh yeah, at the fountain right here, this is where Conan's doing his meet and greet tomorrow. I don't know what to say to him. And we're talking about Conan, and then he walks in front of us. And I go, Gabby, that's Conan. And she's like, wow, that's Conan right there. He's right in front of us. And then she was like, are you sure? And now at this point his back was to us. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure, because he was wearing his red hat and his red Adidas. And so my friend Gabby's like, Conan! And he doesn't turn around. And she's like, no, that's not him. And then one of his friends walking with him nudges him and he turns around and he looks at us and I'm like, that's him. So I was too nervous to go up to him, but my friend Gabby dragged me over there. And I just had I was trying to plan what I was gonna say to him, and I just had that total fangirl moment. It was just hi, I love you so much. Oh my gosh, you're so adorable. And then we took a photo and I was really embarrassed. But I was like, okay, I'll redeem myself at the meet and greet tomorrow. So that was then I was like, okay, my VidCon experience is done. I've met Conan Gray. All my experiences with Dirty Dom happened before all this drama. If it had happened beforehand, then I probably wouldn't have talked to him or met him or anything. But I didn't know about this beforehand. So my friend Gabby, Dirty Dom is her favorite YouTuber. And people he's in the expo hall. So we were running around trying to look for him. And we finally found him and I got a photo with him. And that was cool. I mean, after what's happened, I'm not really super fan of him anymore, but whatever. And then I had my Smosh meet and greet, and so I met the Smosh squad, which was really cool. That it was 5 seconds long. I was like, hi guys, and we all hugged, and then we took a photo, and I was like, okay, awesome. And then that night, so Dodie is probably up there with my favorite YouTubers too. She's definitely in my top 5. And so she was doing a little concert and she finished, and I didn't know the other people performing after her, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. And I left and I saw people lining up near the backstage, so I went over there and they were just lining up to meet her. So I had a Dodie meet and greet and I looked like crap, so I was like, I don't want to get a photo. So I went up to her and I was just like, hi, I have your meet and greet, so I don't want a photo, but I was wondering if I could get a video for my friend. So I got a video for my friend, and that was it. I just said hi, hugged her. So that was day 1. It was pretty cool that I met Conan and Dodie because they're in my top 5 favorites. So I was really happy about that. Day 2 is when it gets crazy. That morning, again, it's super slow. I don't meet anybody until 2 o'clock when I have my Conan meet and greet. And Conan's pretty big. He has, I think 400,000 subscribers, but I didn't expect his mob to be this big. It was crazy. I'm not a pushy person, so I don't like to push my way to the front. So I stood in the back for 45 minutes. Finally, I'm next. I'm ready for it. And then the security guards are like, hey, you need to move your like meet and greet. Like they're fine with him having it, but they were like, you need to move it 20 feet this way. So then again, I'm pushed to the back. So finally I stand there for it. First of all, let me say, it is like a billion degrees outside. It's like probably around like 85, 90 degrees outside. And it is just, the sun is beating down. It is so hot. And I'm standing in it for like an hour. Finally, I get up to him and I go to hug him, and then he's like, wait, didn't I see you yesterday? And I was like, oh yeah. And then he was like, I love your outfit change. Like, I love your outfit. And I was like, oh my gosh, my style icon complimented my outfit. I feel blessed. And then I was like, can we get a Polaroid? So he was like, sure. Our little Polaroid, I put it in this little like Urban Outfitters thing, so you can't really see the Polaroid too well, but still, I'm super happy about it. And then as I was leaving, he was like, oh, I hope to see you tomorrow too. So I was like, I didn't see him the next day, but Gabby saw him and didn't tell me. So I was like, thanks, Gabby.
Thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm a little salt about this. My friends snuck into the David Dobrik meet and greet, which I met David like 3 weeks ago. If you go back and watch my vlog, meeting David Dobrik, I met him and Jason in Vernon Hills because I live in Vernon Hills. Well, not, I live the town next to Vernon Hills. But I was still sad because like David's also my top 5 favorite YouTubers, so that my friends got to sneak in and meet him. I was a little upset, but they were like, oh, the vlog squad is at the Hyatt, let's go. So we sprint, like when, I'm not saying like sprinting, like we actually sprint, like we run from Vidcon to the Hyatt Regency, which is about a mile. And we're maybe like 1/3 of the way there, and we get caught in a fence, and Jenny jumps it right away. And Gabby's like, I'm like, both of us are like, we can't jump it. And Jenny's like, you got this. Gabby jumps it. They start running away. And I'm like, guys, I can't jump it. And they're like, okay, bye, see you. This lady gets out of her car and it's like, here, I'll help you, and literally boosts me over the fence. So we run all the way to the Hyatt. And the Hyatt was set up so there was like the front where like everybody can get in, like people just staying there. And then there was a back where the YouTubers would come in like these big black SUVs with YouTube on it, and they would, that's how they get to the convention center and back. And so we get over there and we're just like, we're not standing on the Hyatt property, we're standing on another hotel property, but you're like maybe like 50 feet away from where the cars pull up, and so you can see who comes out. So we saw the Gabby show get out of like the first car, and then Dodie got out of the second car. And I think there was a couple other people that I recognized like getting out of the cars, but the problem is like they couldn't stop and say hi to us, so it was just pointless. We were just seeing them. And then finally the hotel property that we were on came out, and they're like, guys, you can't be standing here. So we tried going on to the Hyatt property, but they were like, you can't stand here. So they pushed us onto the sidewalk. We couldn't see the cars anymore. So Gabby was like, why don't we just go to the front? We walked to the front of the Hyatt, and we get there, and Casper Lee is standing right there. So I'm like, guys, that's Casper Lee. And Gabby just goes straight up to him. So I'm like, okay, sure, I guess I'll ask for a photo. So I got a photo with Casper Lee. What we did next was crazy. So there is a, to get onto the property, to even just walk over there, you need to like show that you're staying there. And the lady's like, hi, did you guys stay here? And we're like, oh, we were wondering if we could just go into the Starbucks and use the bathroom. She's really kind, she lets us go. We get to the front doors and there's security standing there, and she's talking to somebody else, so we just ran through the doors. And so we're in the building now. So there was the lobby, and then there was like a red rope, and you had to be a YouTuber to get past the red rope. You have to have like a special wristband. So we get up there and she's like, do you girls have like the wristband? Like, can I see your wristband? And we're like, oh, we don't have it. We just need to use the bathroom. Where is that? And the lady's like, okay, it's just past the rope, but I'm gonna be watching you. If you try leaving, like, I'm gonna kick you out. So we're like, oh, okay, thank you. And so we go past the red ropes and we walk over to the bathroom, and Evan is standing right outside the freaking women's bathroom. So I go up to him and I say hi to him, and we took a photo. And so we go into the bathroom and we're like freaking out. We're like, oh my gosh, we're in the YouTuber section of the Hyatt. We walk out of the bathroom. This was the best part of VidCon right here, ladies and gentlemen. We walk out of the bathroom. If you're looking straight out the bathroom, to our right is JC, Andrea, and Dom. To our freaking left, do you want to know who was there? Zane, Heath, and Matt. And I'm like, the vlog squad is like, oh my gosh, like our goal for VidCon was to meet the vlog squad. And they saw them at the meet and greet, but they didn't get to meet them. And like, in the vlog squad, like my top favorite members are like obviously David, and then Heath is like one of my favorites. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So I go up to Heath and take a photo, and then I go over to Matt and we take a photo, and like we had conversations with them, but like this video would be like 50 minutes long if I went over every conversation I had with each YouTuber. And then I took a photo with Zane, and so they're like, okay, thanks guys, like we gotta go and get our Uber. So we're like, okay. So, and also that lady was watching us at the red rope, so we were like, okay, we don't want to get kicked out, so let's go. So we walk out of the building, and they're all just like, all 6 of them are just like hanging out, just like chatting and waiting for their Ubers. And it's like me, Gabby, and Jenny, and then we made friends with these 2 guys, Cole and Noah. And so they're with us, and then there's probably like there was 5 other girls that were hanging out with us that came over to the front. So there's like 10 fangirls and like 6 famous YouTubers, and they're all just hanging out. And so we're taking photos with them, and we're getting videos. So I'll insert all that footage here.
I don't know what's going on. Bitch, I don't know what's fucking happening.
That name a lot.
Yeah, guys, this is happening right now. That's like JCK and Andrea, Zane, Heath, Scotty, Todd, Kristen, Matt, maybe.
Hi. Are you writing a book? Yeah. What's up, Story?
I don't have any facts for you guys, but I hope you're having a good night.
So that was amazing. And then we turn around, and just inside the doors are Todd and Scotty. So we don't, that lady who was guarding the doors, we were like, excuse me, man, we just got a sketch in here. So we get in, and I took photos with Todd and Scotty. Then they were like, okay, we gotta go get our Uber. So everybody left, and we're like, okay, should we go? We start walking away. And then Tana Mojo and Elijah Daniel walk out.
No, we're not dating. The rumors aren't true. No, they're not true.
Can I take a picture with you? No.
I've met Tana before, so I'm like, don't need that. Elijah, though, I freaking love Elijah. He's in my top favorite 5 YouTubers. So I sprint over to Elijah. He is so fucking high, and it is, oh my gosh, it was hilarious. So I went to Elijah, got a photo. Then I went up a second time and asked for a video for my sister, because my sister loves him. And then a third time went up to him because everybody was mobbing Tana. Also, Kian and Franny walked out while all this was happening. Nobody gave a shit because Tana Mojo was there. I walk up a third time to Elijah, and I'm like, can you say hi to my Snapchat story? Then my mom calls me and is like, hey, where are you at? And I'm like, I'm at the Hyatt. We're meeting YouTubers right now. Turn around. Nobody's talking to Elijah. So I just go, hi, Elijah, do you want to like talk to my mom? And he's like, sure, 1 second. Pulls out his phone, gets on Snapchat, and starts recording it. And I was on a Snapchat story. I have a video of it, but I was like recording it off my friend's phone, so like it's not that good, but.
Hello.
This is Elijah.
I'm talking to somebody's mom. What's your mom's name?
Emma.
Hi, Emma.
So then security tells us to leave. I have this video.
Oh, I thought it was a picture, not a video. That man's yelling at you. Oh, you're gonna get in trouble. Ooh.
So we're like, okay, we gotta go. So we left, freaking out. Like, we just met all our favorite YouTubers.
Hi, Story. Hi, Vernon Hills. Shout out to Vernon Hills. Hi.
And so that was day 2. That was probably the like best night of like my whole vacation. So Saturday comes around, and again, nothing really happens in the morning. And it gets to like 1:30, and I was about to get in line for my Dodie meet and greet. My friend Jenny finds out that Corinna is doing a meet and greet behind the arena with like Harrison, Bobby, and I think there's one other person back there. I can't remember. So we get back there, and the line for like Harrison is like freaking so long, but Corinna's line was like pretty short. So we were like, okay, I want to meet the whole vlog squad. So like, let's wait for Corinna. So I get in line for Corinna, and I met her. She was so sweet. Like, David's vlogs makes her seem like a hoe, but like, she was one of the nicest people I met during Vidcon. And then I run over to my Dodie meet and greet, wait in line for 3 frickin' hours, because Dodie is the cutest human being and spent like 1 to 2 minutes with each person, so it was a long meet and greet. I have this one with Corinna, and then I got this one. I'm an idiot. Polaroids need light to expose, and I threw it in my back pocket once I took it, so it didn't expose all the way, so you can't really see it that well. But I got a Polaroid with Dodie. And then here's my pass. Dodie signed it up here. Here is Conan's signature. Oh, forgot, at the hotel at the Hyatt, Jason walked past us, so I got Jason's signature. I didn't get a photo though, but I have my photo from Vernon Hills with him. And then I tried having Heath sign right here, and my Sharpie ran out, so there's like a light signature right here from Heath. Okay, so VidCon ends and we went up to Los Angeles for 3 days, and the first day we were in LA on Sunday, we went to David Dobrik's apartment, so the one he shares with Dom Alex. He doesn't really live there anymore, so we get there and we waited there for an hour in the sketchiest part of Hollywood. Nothing happened. Went there again the second day, and this is when it got interesting. Again, this happened, I think, Monday afternoon, and all this drama with Dirty Dom happened Monday night, so this was before everything happened. First of all, Dirty Dom came out on the balcony drinking a smoothie, and my friend Gabby waved to him. He waved back. That was it. We stood there for like an hour in the heat, and we were like, you know what, this isn't, like, they're not gonna come out. Like, Jenny and I wanted to meet Alex like so bad, because Alex is one of my favorites in the vlog squad. Jenny and I are like, it's not gonna happen, let's go. So Jenny and I walk over to Starbucks. Gabby decided to stay. After we cross this busy ass road, we see Gabby screaming and waving, and apparently Alex came out on the balcony and said hi to her, and we didn't see it. So we come back and we're like, okay, we're waiting now. Alex is home, like, we have to wait for him. So another 10 minutes go by, and the door from their like apartment opens, and Alex comes out running, and he's like going on a jog. And I was like, if I say anything, Gabby's gonna annoy him, and I don't want to annoy him because he's running. So finally he gets about 10 feet away from us, and I go, guys, Alex Ernst is right in front of us. And they were like, oh my god, but he's running. We're like, we don't want to stop him, so he just runs past us. He literally gets a foot away from us, and we just go, hi, and he just like goes like this and then keeps running, and we're like, oh my god. And so these girls are in a car, and they see him too, and they're like, Alex, oh my god. So they pull into the 7-Eleven across the street, and we meet up with them, and they're like, oh yeah, we brought like a white table for Alex to break, so we're gonna wait for him to come back. So we wait another hour in the hot sun, and Dirty Dom comes out with his megaphone, and he's live streaming, and he's like, should we come down? Should I come down? And we're like, come down, please. And so he says he's like, okay, I will. And then he never comes down. He comes out again on the balcony, and nothing, like, he's still live streaming. We're like, please come down. The LAPD is watching all this happen, and the LAPD gets on their like megaphone, and they're like, Dirty Dom, come down and meet your fans. So he came down and he met all of us. And I got a Polaroid with him. Again, not really a fan of Dirty Dom anymore, but my friend Gabby loves him. So this is like the highlight of the day. What happens next is we see Alex coming back from his run, but he goes in the back door. And so we're like, okay, obviously he doesn't want to meet us. Dirty Dom comes out on the balcony again, still live streaming. And we're like, please, we have a table for Alex. Like, bring him down, please, please, please. And so Alex comes out on the balcony with his megaphone, and he goes, well, you can see it in Dirty Dom's vlog if you want to watch it. I'm not in the vlog, which I'm happy about because I did not want to be in it after what happened. But you can see Gabby and Jenny in it. He goes, who are you? Who are you? Like, talking about the white table. So actually, before any of this happened and we saw those girls and they brought the table, I was like, when Alex breaks the table, if he does, can I get a piece if it falls off? So they're like, yeah, sure, whatever. So Alex comes out and breaks the table in front of us.
We got the table. Wait, no. Smash our table. Smash the table.
That was the highlight of my whole vacation. It was that moment when Alex broke the table. And so when he broke it, the leg fell off. So I took the leg. I literally took it from LA and brought it back to Chicago with me. And also had both of them sign it. And here's my photo with Alex. So I got a selfie, and then I also got a photo of us holding the leg together. So that concludes the whole LA trip, vacation, VidCon, meet and greet fun time. If you guys enjoyed this video and want more story times, make sure to leave a thumbs up and comment down below. And I'll see all of you guys next week. Bye!